What's up, guys, and welcome to Happy Gilmore 2 Review. I was not expecting this sequel. It felt like it's been way too long to even have a sequel, but I guess in the world where everything needs to be either remade or get a sequel way too late, we're here. Now look, off rip, this wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't anywhere near the first Happy Gilmore film. First Happy Gilmore film felt like the writing was tight, it was in that Goldilocks zone of 90 minutes for a comedy. Happy Gilmore 2, pushing 2 hours, a little too long for me, and it felt like it was that long because of every cameo ever.
Happy Gilmore! Man, I wish my father was here to see this.
Now look, a lot of it was cool to see all of these characters come back in some way, but at a point you're like, are we gonna do every single thing that happened in Happy Gilmore 1? It was funny though. Every time something would happen, it would give me a chuckle. I'd be like, oh, there's that thing, that's pretty cool. But after a while, you kind of just want the movie to move along. I wish they would have just focused on a few of the things that were important to the last film to focus on here if they're gonna do callbacks like that. But regardless, it was still a fun time. Little spoiler alert, the movie's been out for a couple weeks. I just got to it, so it's on Netflix, This takes place right at the beginning of the film, and the reason why this film is even happening, and it's because Happy accidentally kills Virginia. That happens. She's not hit by a car or anything. It's his fault. Like, he killed his wife. And I think this happened because of Carl Weathers' passing. I read somewhere that apparently he was supposed to have a big part within the movie. He was in the script, and sadly Carl Weathers passed away. R.I.P. One of the GOATs of the 80s. And that just kind of sucked. It somewhat takes away from the ending of the first film. There's something about those 90s comedies that just the one-offs where it ends with like this crazy happy ending, and you can just in your own mind think like, well, they probably just lived a happy life after that. And no, you don't get that here. They let you know, like, it was happy until it wasn't, until Happy made it unhappy. And I guess you do need the why as to how his life would get turned around and he would lose all of his money and whatnot and can't pay for his daughter's ballet school. But I feel like they could have done it in a different way, I feel like, maybe they're getting divorced for some reason. I don't know. It was just sad to see her character die off rip. You were just there like, wait, that for real happened? And again, it's one of those comedies where you feel like they should have done a sequel way sooner, kind of like Dumb and Dumber 2. Not like when they were younger, the actual sequel to Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels, not the one with their younger selves and different actors. But if you can get over that punch to the face in the beginning, and you're not paying for this movie, it's on Netflix. You're not making it a whole thing to go out to a theater, pay for your ticket, and then, oh man, this movie sucked type of thing. It was a good streaming movie. A lot of the comedy does hit. I like that Adam really referenced it to his age. I mean, we're all aging. Back in the 90s, a hot girl with 2 pitchers of beers would be the happy place, but now he's almost 60. So seeing like a pair of shorts being a size medium feels good. And regardless of all the negative things that I've just said, it feels like an Adam Sandler Happy Madison movie, until it doesn't. The bad guys of this movie were, in the last movie, Shooter McGavin going against Happy. There's now these new, young, hip guys who want to make golf more exciting and faster paced for the kids. The main bad guy, played by Benny Safdie, was just giving me full-on Ben Stiller dodgeball vibes.
We are the Globo Gym Purple Cobras, and we will rock you.
Just that whole group was. Like, they're the more intense one. They got the technology. There's no way these old guys and their old golf is gonna beat them. It was funny at times, and then at times it was kind of like getting lost in itself, right? It didn't feel like a Happy Gilmore movie. Like, if you're gonna do the callback stuff, I want it to just be like, make it just a full-on Happy Gilmore fucking fest. And it was also pretty cool that Adam Sandler, where he is now in his career, he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. Especially with Netflix. It seems like he has a really good relationship with Netflix, with all the movies and the comedy stand-ups that he's made with them. They probably just kind of let him do his own thing. And he's like, yeah, I want my family in this. And they're like, and Shooter McGavin guns, dude. Yeah. I think that's pretty dope, Getting your family in front of the camera because you can. It made this big budget A-list a Hollywood star feel like, you know, someone who just wants to make a movie. Some nobody who just wants to make a movie. Come on, man, let's get my friends and family in here, dude. Let's do this. But all in all, I did have a good time with this movie. A lot of the callbacks were like, it felt a little forced, but a lot of them did hit. And just the random cameos were kind of crazy. Like Eminem as the son of the jackass guy, you know, like, yeah, jackass. Or Bad Bunny being his caddy, or even paying the respects to golf itself, like getting the real John Daly into this film was pretty fucking awesome. Like, I don't know golf that much, but I know Tiger Woods and I know John Daly. I mean, it's like the Burt Kreischer of golf. But yeah, I think I give this movie a Happy Gilmore golf swing out of 10. Nah, but really, I give this movie like a 7.2 out of 10. It was like, you know, a good average funny comedy. It was fun to see all these characters come back. It was all to see like the Adam Sandler isms that are always in his movies, like Rob Schneider just, you can do it, you know, and all of his buddies that are usually in his movies came back. It was cool to see. It warmed my heart, you know, warmed it up a little bit. But with that, I bid you adieu. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. And take care now, and bye-bye then. Ta-ta.